Welcome, okay, to Our Kinds of People, the finale. I'm sorry I'm behind. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the Bachelorette. No, I'm just kidding. It's kind of what it was like with the proposal, but we'll talk about that too. But let's get started. Taylor broke up with Nikki to be with Lauren, and Nikki kind of spiraled out of control a little bit. And what's even crazy is that Taylor, she didn't even say why they need to break up in the first place. Okay, she told her parents about it. Her parents were so cool. Nate was trying to tell her you'll find love again. Was trying to talk to her, calm her down. Mom was like, "Look, you'll find love again." Then they end throwing spaghetti and noodles and having some kind of food fight. Okay. A few days later, Quincy accidentally exposed Lauren as the reason why Taylor and Nikki broke up. Nikki cussed everybody out, Franklin and DuPont, and ran off. She's just pissed. Okay, she's acting like a mom, kind of going everywhere, but it is what it is. One minute she laughed, reminiscing with Nate with dinner, because her and Nate have this past, right? And then all of a sudden she's going crazy over Tyreek over this proposal. Now with the Tyreek situation, he actually interrupted. Um, he actually interrupted Nate. Now Nate's proposal wasn't as grand as Tyreek's, but he came by to bring this envelope to let her know that Teddy may have made it seem like he shot and killed his brother. Angela did a little digging and tried to get Leah to help, but Leah was like, "No, it's my dad. They understand it's her dad. She's not gonna go against her daddy. That's a hard pill for her to swallow." Tyreek proposed. Okay, roses, candlelight, bigger ring. She turned both the guys down, but she said yes to him the next night. Leah, who felt bad about everything with Angela. Okay. Angela and how Laura's messy romantic whole thing with Nikki, she decided to help Angela take down Teddy. Leah, Angela, Raymond, Tyreek, and Aunt Piggy. All the kids, they was all up in Teddy's face in his office, showing him the gun from Darius. They used to kill Teddy's brother. Of course, he started crying, confession like he on the preaching in the pulpit. I'm innocent. He didn't kill his brother. His late wife Rose did because she tried to shoot him for running away with Eve. So he was for the leave with Eve that night and Angela. And his brother stepped in right in front of the bullet. Everybody was like, "Ooh, Lord Jesus," to tears overflowing. But Angela still wanted questions. Of course, it's her mama. She wanted to know if Teddy had been the one to frame her mom. Of course, he denied. And that's when Angela realized Olivia, with her evil, evil, evil self, was the one. Mm. Framed Eve for drug possession and confronted her. Of course, Olivia confirmed Angela's suspicions. Without knowing, Angela was recording everything on her phone. She was like, she took everything from me. My business, my everything. So she tried to destroy the phone poke thing. She don't know. She old. Not saying no old thing, because she look good. But Angela was like, baby, it's in the clouds. So you gonna let me in the facilities? So everything was going pretty good for Miss Angela. Olivia was going to invest in her hair care business, and she and Leah were close again. Okay. So not long after that, Leah told Raymond the good news about the business, and her desire to help her sister. So he was like, "Look, I'm gonna get something to drink. I'm gonna go get something for us to have, a good time together." So she sat in her daddy's chair. When I tell you guys, I feel like is this supposed to be like a JR moment? Because that's what I took from it. I didn't understand why they had to write the ending this way. One thing I say before I get to this, Teddy said, "I love Eve very deeply. We were going to meet at the dock that night and run away together. But before she could get there, Lewis showed up and we argued about my new business dealings. While we were at each other's throats, I didn't notice that Rose followed me. She was manic, angry. She wanted to shoot me. She pulled the trigger and Lewis jumped in front of me. His life for mine. Rose was never the same and neither was I. Ever since, I felt nothing but guilt and shame. I'm so sorry." Like I said, that confession cleared him of planting drugs on Eve. And I told you guys, Leah's mother-in-law, Olivia, who was best friend with Rose, admitted to Angela that she put crack in her mother's purse for revenge for Eve's affair with Teddy. But whatever consequences she might face have to wait. Oh, Jesus. Leah kicked Teddy out the house. I forgot to say that. And then she took the top spot at Franklin's Holdings. She actually crowned her husband, Raymond DuPont, as the chairman. I love how she's moving. The future is great because, like I said before, she's joining Angela in building Eve's crown from the ground up. But, like I told you guys, someone comes into the office and shoots her twice looking for Teddy. I'm like, what the devil? Why in the world? Ugh, so upset. All of this because of 1984 Grand Illumination Ball. That started there. It was bad. It ended up with Lewis being dead, his brother, and Leah's mother traumatized, and Eve arrested on a drug charge. That has been the whole meat and potatoes about this whole thing, this whole time. Y'all know when I do reviews, and I'm doing this my old school way because I'm not at home. This is what I love to do to get into a review, to get down to the nit grit and talk about the characters and talk about what actually happened in an episode. This is the finale, so I want to take my time with this. Now, the question is going to be what's going to happen in the next season? Right now, we have Leah who's shot. They're all thinking it's Teddy. Well, not all thinking that the person that came and shot thought it was Teddy. Now, my question would be who would do it? His whole family just found out everything. So, who would shoot? Or do you understand what I'm saying? Come and shoot. I don't know. Because I'm trying to think who would be the one to shoot her. I'm not her. I'm sorry. Who would be the one to come shoot Teddy? That's the question that I would like to know. Could have been the family anyway because they're mad. To be honest with you, I put Piggy, Piggy, or Darius. Darius might decide to come back and say, "Look, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him. My whole time I've been holding this gun." No, actually, they had the gun, right? I don't know. That is my recap, review, breakdown of the finale of Our Kinds of People. We'll be back again next season. I just don't get it. I mean, what I'm saying, I don't get it. I get it. But I'm like, bro, I just hate that she ended up getting shot at the end. She went to save her daddy so many times and ended up doing it again. Mm, mm, mm. All right, y'all. Until next time, you know what it is over here. This is Commission Reviews. And this was, and like I said, I'm not on camera, so it's still me doing my blogging like I'm at my computer. Everything will be back to normal very soon. But I still gotta get my job done. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap and review of the finale of Our Kinds of People. This is episode 12, season 1.